the Doctrine is revived by Trump is simply an instrument of imperial power. And it's not only being put on paper, but it's being put in practice, and notably in two areas now, Greenland and especially, more importantly, Venezuela. If you look at the political picture of South America, for example, you'll see that by non-military means, Trump's satellites are already in power. And Milei is the most blatant case, but you have Chile now, the new right or the extreme right won the election. In Bolivia, Peru is already under a rightist government, Ecuador already. So what remains in South America that opposes U.S. imperial plans is Colombia with Petro, and more importantly, Brazil because of its size. My country, Brazil, is not willing under Lula, current president, is not willing to contemplate any Monroe Doctrine as understood by the Trump administration. I can tell you this quite clearly. Of course, look at the dangers that we're running. In 2026, we'll have elections, presidential elections in Brazil. And if Lula is not reelected and the election goes to the extreme right, you'll have another important ally subjected to U.S. plans, which is the Bolsonaro clan or some ally of the Bolsonaro family, or one of the members of the family itself. As you know, Bolsonaro, the Brazilian Trump or the Brazilian Milei, are under arrest, convicted for the crime of attempting to suppress democracy, despite Trump's initial attempt to help him. So it's I think what Trump is making clear to us Latin Americans is that the danger of being reliant on soft power only. My question to you, maybe to our people who are listening to us, would be, to what extent can Venezuela impose losses on the United States in case it tries to invade? This is the crucial question. One advisor to Lula, Ambassador Celso Amorim, gave an interview a few weeks ago saying that if the U.S. invades, this will be a new Vietnam. I hope so. I hope so, because if the U.S. displaces a government that does not please it with little cost, with little effort, then this will be setting a precedent that might encourage the United States to further intervene in the Western Hemisphere. And I assume that the Europeans are also concerned with this, not only because of agreement, but also because of the strategy the Trump administration announced